Thanks, Dom. Great to be back. Hi, I'm Denise from ROG, and today we cover a topic that I'm personally burning for, and it's content creation on the go. And by talking content creation, there is a broad field of what you can create and what you need a very performance PC for. And for that, I also have our streamer Dentu with us today.
Hello,
He's
everyone.
also working in ASUS, and since we brush a bit of different topics, he's here with me to talk about streaming while I'll cover the whole content creation part. Because let's face it, as a content creator, usually you're working at home with your fancy setup. You got maybe 2 PCs. I know you got 2.
Yes, one big one and one small one, actually.
And then you have your big monitors. You might even have multiple of them. And you're set there to work comfortably. But what do you do if you're on the go? Maybe you're on a business trip, you're on holiday, or you're just out somewhere and you have to get that content done. So you need a reliable machine that can handle your artwork, your editing process, or even streaming. And for that, we would like to introduce our Zephyrus Duo. It's a very high performance notebook, comes with an Intel i9 10th gen. It has 32 gigabyte of RAM, and it also has an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Max-Q. So with that beast, you're pretty much set to do everything on the go, because I know we've all been there. There comes some urgent matter that you have to edit a video, or you have to finish that big format printing or multiple page brochure, and you just have to get it done. With this one, you can easily open up any type of editing software and you don't have to worry. But what I actually wanted to know, because everything editing-wise, I can also do on a ZenBook Pro Duo. What's really interesting about this is the whole gaming part, and that our Dentu here tested for us.
Yes.
So Dentu, what did you do?
So basically, I took this home one day and I thought it would be a very great idea to stream on it because, hey, I have 2 screens. I don't need to have a second one or bring it with me. And yeah, I put my OBS on it and downloaded Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I thought, let's go. So basically, that's what I did. I tested it with streaming alone, so basically just chatting. But I also played Call of Duty on it and combined both to see where the max stress level is of it.
So when you usually play on a regular notebook and you want to game and stream at the same time, what was your previous experience?
Yeah, my main issue in that time was basically that I just had one screen. So basically, when there's like something in the chat and I'm streaming, I don't see the chat because I'm missing a screen there. And also, like, if I want to invite someone via Discord, I need to drag him into my channel. I can't. I always need to tap out of the game. And that was basically my main issue, which is not the case with this thing anymore.
Because you do have 2 screens. Now we have to mention that currently there's 2 versions in the Swiss market. One version, and that's the one we have right here, comes with a 4K panel and a second screen, which is as well 4K, but just half of the pixels on a vertical axis. So you got plenty of space to edit your artwork there, or to have plenty of space for your chat, for your stream, and so forth. The only down point is that it only has 60 hertz. There is a second version, though, which is more dedicated for streamers who require a very smooth gameplay. The other version comes with a full HD panel and 300 hertz. So if you're more into the gameplay and in the streaming area, you might be looking for this. If you're more about content creation and you just need to display as much of your artwork on this panel as possible, then you might actually opt for the 4K version. So you tested the 60 hertz,
yes.
And I know it's not the best option for Call of Duty, but how did you get along?
Basically, that was the surprising part. So, of course, it's 60 hertz. You can't compare this to 144, 240 onwards. But as you have a small screen there, which is not like a 27-inch, 32-inch, it was okay. And what I was surprised about was the actual performance I got via streaming. Because usually, you know that if you have like a laptop, I take my own personal laptop now, for example, I always have like frame drops, streaming and playing like games like Call of Duty. So that's not working. With this, I had 0 frame drops, 0 lags, and basically it was fluent in the stream as well. So I asked the people, do you experience some lags, some issues? Nothing. They all said, it's really good, it's actually better than your own desktop PC. And I was like, no, it's not. It was very close though. So no lags, no issues, very fluent gameplay. And yeah, that's what it's about. And it
Solid,
really
powerful
exactly.
notebook.
Yes,
to take with you when you're on the go.
Yes.
We do have Switzerland right now. So for all the streamers out there being at Switzerland, this would have been a very good option for you because it's also only 2.85 kilos, lighter than your desktop and your monitor, and comes with 2 screens. So another question we get all the time is that second screen only a touch panel? And the answer is no. It's actually a second monitor.
Yes.
Even in the display settings, and I know you've been playing around with it, in the display settings, it is a second monitor. It detects as a second monitor. You're free to use it to drop all of your other tasks into it, to drop all of your other windows into it, maybe have your Twitter on it, your Discord, have the gameplay on the main monitor. But how did you use it?
Yeah, actually, like I actually showed it you here. So what I did basically here, I put my OBS in there, and the most important thing, of course, for me is the chat. So I want to see the chat. I put the chat on the basically right-hand side. On the left-hand side, I have my OBS to see if I maybe get any frame drops, which was not the case. And then basically I also have my Discord on it. So if someone joins the team and I need to drag it into my channel, I can directly do it easily. And that's a very good thing. But basically you can put everything on there you want. As Denise mentioned, it's like a completely separate screen for you to use. Just imagine you have 2 screens at home and you have it like on top and down. You can just drag and drop what you want. It's easy. It's as easy as that. So very, very convenient.
I heard that other gamers are actually using it to put their inventory in certain games down there. What I'm doing for editing, especially if I have to edit anything in Photoshop or Illustrator, I put my work panel on the bottom. And this gives me plenty of room to display my artwork in the main panel. And I know that you also cut certain videos of yours. Did you also try this?
I didn't try this. I didn't have that time to do it, but it actually works. You can work with Photoshop easily, with Illustrator, and I
tried Resolve, by the way. I did try Resolve. The rendering was quite smooth, I have to say. Didn't take long. I was quite impressed by the performance. But of course, I mean, we're talking about an Intel Core 10th Gen i9 and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080,
yes.
And not just the 2080. We're talking about the Q-Max.
Exactly, yeah. It's a beast. So basically also quite multifunctional in a way. You can game, you can stream, you can do Photoshop, you can cut your videos. What you want, actually.
This got you covered.
Yes.
For everyone who's wondering as well now, of course, the product is linked in the stream channel below. Go check it out. I think right now we have the 4K version in the market and it's available, and we're a bit short on the full HD version, but just stick around and wait for a bit. Yes. It might come back into the market soon. Okay.
It will.
It will eventually. Thank you very much, Dentu, for joining us today.
Thank you too.
It was a pleasure having you, and thank you very much for taking this beast to the test, because I was really interested in how the Zephyrus Duo performs during stream, because I would say this is the main purpose of this.
Absolutely.
To do everything on the go, especially for gaming events, when you're out and you don't have your comfortable environment. Thank you everyone for watching. It was a pleasure having us, and it was nice to be at HeroFest.
Yes.
Stay healthy, everyone, and see you hopefully next year in person.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.